In the still of the night, a ghastly wailing echoed through the empty halls of Blackwood Hall. Blackwood Hall, a mansion mired in shadows and whispers of the unknown, stands ominously on the outskirts of town. Its once grandeur now reduced to a skeletal structure, a mere echo of its past. Abandoned for years, the mansion's dilapidated walls and overgrown courtyard have become a symbol of dread and fear for the locals. There are stories, you see, stories that have been passed down from generation to generation, tales of a spectral presence that haunts the deserted mansion, a ghost that is rumored to dwell within its confines. Strange occurrences, unexplained noises, and eerie sightings have been reported, adding layers to the already thick shroud of mystery surrounding Blackwood Hall. Our journey into the heart of this enigma, this chilling tale, begins when a desperate plea for help reaches our protagonist. With a shiver down her spine, Nancy Drew, a young detective, read the letter she received. Nancy, a name synonymous with courage and tenacity, had earned her reputation as an unflinching detective through countless adventures. Her keen eye for detail and her indomitable spirit had seen her through the darkest of mysteries. But the plea outlined in this letter was unlike any she had received before. Mrs. Putney was the author of the letter, a distressed soul seeking assistance in a matter most unusual. She claimed that a family heirloom, a jewel of immense value and sentiment, had been stolen. The suspect? No ordinary thief, but the ghost of Blackwood Hall. A chill ran down Nancy's spine as she pondered the spectral thief and the haunted hall. But fear had never been a deterrent for our intrepid detective. With curiosity piqued and a thirst for the truth, Nancy decided to delve into the eerie mystery of Blackwood Hall. With a determined stride and a flashlight in hand, Nancy stepped into the ominous mansion. The air was thick with history and the scent of old wood, dust, and something else, an undercurrent of mystery that seemed to hang in the air like a mist. It was time to unravel the enigma that was Blackwood Hall. As she ventured deeper, unexplainable phenomena began to occur. Doors creaked open on their own, wind whistled through sealed windows, and the temperature dropped inexplicably in certain rooms. It was as if the mansion itself was alive, reacting to her presence. Her first encounter with the spectre was in the grand library. A sudden chill ran down her spine as she felt a presence behind her, turning to see a translucent figure in the corner of her eye. But when she looked directly, there was nothing. It was a fleeting vision, a ghostly whisper that left her with more questions than answers. In the days that followed, the tension only escalated. The ghost seemed to grow bolder, its apparitions more frequent. A haunted portrait, a chilling laugh echoing down the halls, and a spectral figure seen wandering the grounds at night. These were not just random events, but pieces of a puzzle that Nancy was determined to solve. Throughout her investigation, Nancy discovered several clues. An old diary filled with cryptic entries, a hidden room with a mysterious locked box, and a strange symbol repeated throughout the mansion. Each clue was a thread, and Nancy was pulling them together, weaving a tapestry of the mansion's dark past. But as she delved deeper into the mystery, the danger became more palpable. The ghostly encounters grew more intense, and the mansion seemed to become more hostile. The once grand halls now felt like a labyrinth, a trap set by the ghost of Blackwood Hall. As the mystery deepened, so did the peril Nancy found herself in. But she was not deterred. She was Nancy Drew, after all, and she wouldn't rest until she had uncovered the truth hidden in the shadows of Blackwood Hall. Beneath the spectral appearances and the chilling whispers, Nancy knew there was a tangible truth waiting to be discovered. The ghost of Blackwood Hall, a haunting spectre that had kept the locals at bay, was a mystery that Nancy was determined to unravel. But as she delved deeper into the enigma, she unearthed a reality far more grounded than the supernatural. Nancy's keen eye and sharp mind started to spot inconsistencies. The ghost's appearances were too predictable, the whispers conveniently loud, and the fear it instilled was far too effective in keeping people away. The pieces of the puzzle began to fit together, forming a picture that was less spectral and more criminal. As the veil lifted, a truth far from the horrors of the supernatural revealed itself. The ghost was nothing more than a clever ruse, a hoax perpetrated by a gang of thieves. Using the local lore and the fear it instilled, They had turned Blackwood Hall into their personal fortress and hideout. The spectral appearances, the chilling whispers, the eerie presence were all part of an elaborate scheme to scare the locals away. But Nancy wasn't easily fooled. With her relentless pursuit of the truth, she managed to expose the gang and their deceitful operations. The ghost of Blackwood Hall was unmasked, not as a restless spirit, but as cunning thieves using fear as their shield. Among the various items recovered from the mansion was a precious heirloom, stolen and long missed by its rightful owner. The return of the heirloom marked the end of a chapter of fear and deceit that had plagued Blackwood Hall and its surroundings for far too long. With the mystery solved and the thieves apprehended, Nancy left Blackwood Hall, leaving behind its spectral tales. But the legacy of Nancy's bravery would echo through the halls, a testament to the fact that no mystery is too daunting for a determined mind to unravel. As the sun rose over the now quiet Blackwood Hall, a sense of peace fell over the mansion. The once ominous residence, cloaked in fear and shrouded in mystery, now stood as a beacon of resolution and truth. The echoes of the past had been silenced, replaced by the gentle whispers of the morning breeze. The aftermath of the investigation had an almost cathartic effect on the inhabitants of the town. Mrs. Putney, once a tormented soul, was now a picture of relief. Her countenance, previously etched with worry, now shone with gratitude and a newfound serenity. The locals, previously apprehensive, began to see the mansion not as a haunting reminder of a troubled past, but as an integral part of their history. The fear was replaced by fascination, the dread by curiosity. The mansion, once a symbol of horror, was now a testament to courage and the relentless pursuit of truth. And so ends the tale of the Ghost of Blackwood Hall, a story of mystery, courage, and the relentless pursuit of truth.